Welcome to MFX Center's free profit setups. I'm your host MD Rakibul Hassan, and I'll be helping you to understand the market and get some profit out of it. Most probably some of them would be pretty delicious to have. Okay, so what is the current situation in the market? First, we are starting with EURUSD. EURUSD has been very impulsive and it is non-volatile with the recent bullish momentum, and it did look very delicious. Yep. But what is next? What you should do right now? The first thing you should currently do is to understand that the market has taken off, and it is better to wait rather than jumping in. It is better to wait for the price to retrace towards 1.1175 or even 1.1200. So this red line over here that I've drawn right now is one of the most major price area, which I can call as an event level, where the price will be heading to retest it before progressing higher towards 1.15. So currently the price is above 1.1350 and it is expected to move higher, but I'm not currently looking forward to buying it because I need some retracement. And after the retracement, there is a retracement, I'll be looking forward to buy with targets towards 1.15. That is over here. Okay, so if the market retraces, it might be next week or even the 2 days we have in our hand for this week. Today is Wednesday. So if the market goes lower and by Friday if it goes higher or shows any kind of bullish momentum from over this area, we'll be looking for to buy the whole next week. Okay, so that is my plan for your USD. Then for the USD CHF, the boundaries has been broken and it has been retested pretty well, and the price shooted lower, and it was very impressive, to be very honest. It was very impressive, and I think it can move towards the recent low, that is at 0.9250 area, because as the price has broken below the 0.96, that was one of the major area, and breaking below such area, well, while also taking out 0.95 is an indication that the bears are very strong and the price will be moving lower. So what will be our entry point? In this case, it would be quite same like the EURUSD, but I have something very interesting for you. As the price has broken below 0.95 and currently it is just residing as an inside bar inside this mother bar, so just breaking below this mother bar low will be helping you to get some quick pips. And as the things are getting very non-volatile, and if you want to trade it like that, there could be two types of trade in this case. First, you can actually sell from here after breaking below this mother bar. You can just sell from here, and then you can wait until the price hits the target. That is one trading entry. Second trading entry could be if the price moves lower and then tries to retrace higher towards 0.9550 or even 0.96, then you'll be selling again from these levels. So this is a kind of a long-term setup that I'm talking about, because there could be some corrections, there could be some trade going against you. So you need to have a good amount of capital and good money management if you are looking forward to follow this kind of trading setup. Okay, but if you are very much conservative, I'll be hoping that you will not act right now, and I'll be suggesting that to wait on your hands and look for the price to push back higher towards 0.9550 or 0.9600. Then we'll be thinking to sell. Okay, that is for USD CSF. Now let's look at EURJPY. EURJPY was quite impressive this Monday, and I took this trade from 123.65 over here, and it was a great runner, and I got out from this trade with this candle up. So I got out at 121.80, around 80, 75, 78, no 80, right, pretty one. So I got around 180 pips, around 180 pips, and that was quite good one. But what is going to happen next? The current situation in the market is showing certain correction or certain range trading over here. So 121.50 to 122.50, this 100 pips is a correction zone, and it has proved it earlier. So what I'm looking at is a break above 122.50 will be helping me to buy again, because the overall preceding trend is buy. And on the other hand, as the recent higher low has been taken out this level, so after breaking below this area, I'll be looking forward to sell again. So above it, I'll be buying. Below this, I'll be selling. And if you're a conservative trader, I'll be asking you to wait until 121.40 is taken out with an H4 candle, and then we'll be looking forward to sell. Okay, but there are certain barriers over here, like 120.36, then 119.25 and 118.50. so there are certain boundaries here, there are certain barriers, supports, when you should be keeping your eye on, because the price could anytime bounce off from this level, because as the market can turn volatile, so your profit can be washed away. So you need to be very much careful about your trade management, and you should be understanding what kind of trade management you should employ in this case. The next currency pair comes in is GBPUSD, and as per our free trade setup at mfxcenter.net trade setup, if you can see over here, I posted it on Monday, that's 2 days earlier, that the price will be moving lower towards 1.2650, and then it will be pushing higher. And what the market did is it did push lower towards 1.2650, and it did push higher, and it is continuing higher right now. So if you are watching this video and if you haven't followed my website on Monday, every Monday I provide the trade setups there. So if you haven't followed that, what you should do right now is to wait until the price reaches 1.2850 area. This is the level. Okay, after the price reaches the 1.2850, then we'll be looking forward to sell. But what is the reason behind it? First reason is that there has been a divergence going on, and it has been panning out pretty well, but the price did push quite impulsively yesterday, but it was a kind of a deceitful movement, because it is a regular divergence and the price was not moving quite counter impulsively. So it was kind of showing some kind of deceitful movement, because in the regular divergence, price always counters at least towards the mean reversion of the daily chart, but in this case it didn't do like that. So currently I'm expecting the price to move towards 1.2850, and as the divergence is still in place, the price can reject from 1.2850 and push back lower. And as we know, when the GBPUSD push back lower, it does with such intensity that the price, the player or the seller who has been selling, will be gaining more what he have lost in the buy, or what he can think of getting from the buy. So I'm still waiting for that, and I'll be suggesting that the price will be hitting 1.2850, and I'll be taking out all my profits from this buy, and then I'll be selling from 1.2850. There is a huge volume roundup over here, so selling from 1.2850 will be a very important move for GBPUSD sellers. Then I am going to talk about the Australian US dollar. That's the last pair that I'm going to talk about, and I did make some of the profits, and as I woke up today, all my profits were gone. It was break even because I was selling from 0.70. Okay, this trade was from on the point, and I sold from 0.70, and I partially closed around 80 pips from here. Yes, around here I partially closed around 50% of my trading position over here, and I was waiting that the price might retrace towards the dynamic level, and that then it might continue towards 0.6850, but it didn't. It went back up and hit my break even. So what now? Currently, what I am expecting is that the price to reject from 0.70 again and then push back lower. So if you are looking at this price action at this trade setup, you are currently over here and there should be some corrections, and then if the price shows any kind of bearish pressure, I will be selling here. And where should be my stop loss? My stop loss should be above this area, that is above 50, and where I could get around 140 pips. That is like around 1:1.7 or 1.5 plus. Okay, so that is going to be a good trade, because 0.70 is an important psychological level for Australian US dollar. So if I get any kind of bearish pressure from this level, I'll be getting into the trade after the close of that bearish candle, and then I'll be looking forward to get some profit from it. And our stop loss would be above this high. So that is quite very important thing to do. Okay, so this is it for this week, and I hope this is a kind of the midweek commentary that no one talks about. That's why MFX is doing it, and just to show your appreciation, if you get some profit from my trade setups, just show your appreciation, click on the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post any good videos about the trading setups. And if you get good amount of profit from my trade setup, just comment below and let me know what you want to discuss. And if you want to appreciate, please subscribe and like my video, and also click on the bell icon. Thank you for being here.